Hello, my name is Brandy Wolf, and I consider myself an oracle of hidden truths, and also a spiritual counselor, a shadow worker, things of that nature. Okay. What I'm going to say does involve the election, and it is what I'm seeing, my opinion, of course, but it needs to be said. Okay, and I'm going to talk about what I see, and I'm also going to talk about the messages some of us are getting from our higher ups, or the gods we go to, the creator, the universe, you name it. Okay. First of all, the main message I'm getting is something is lurking in the shadows. Okay. I did a reading with a different deck, and I chose a deck where the images are not so provocative. The deck that I used before was Mary L. Tarot. Okay. Now, I want to talk about the moon. When we see the moon out at night, it only shows us what it wants to show us. We don't see what's hidden in the dark. Okay? We don't see what's hidden in the shadows. There's deception going on here. There's an illusion going on here. Okay? With this election. Now, something's going to be illuminated. It's going to show us something. It's going to bring a powerful message. Okay? So what's hidden in the shadows that the moon is not showing us will come to light. When it does, it's going to shake the foundations. It's going to make a lot of things collapse. There's going to be a lot of repressed emotions, a lot of anger, and a lot of deep, deep feelings. If you are a light worker or a shadow worker, if you help people, you have to be neutral on this, no matter what your political views are, because this is going to cause a huge uproar where your talents, your gifts are going to be needed. Okay? I thought somebody was at my door. But listen, because I heard a knock. I don't know if you heard it too, but I heard a knock. So, be prepared. All right? Your gifts and your talents are going to be needed, but you have to be unbiased. You have to have that unconditional love. If you don't have that, don't participate. Don't put your gifts out there. You have to make sure that you are able to help and have unconditional love. Now, when it comes to the gods, when it comes to the creator, when it comes to the universe, many people are saying that their gods are angry, or the angels are angry, or they're upset about this election. That's not entirely true, okay? Because you're giving them a yes or no question. You're not having them explain the why, all right? This is the reason. It's not that they are angry. They're just saddened that it's come to this, but it needs to come to this. Because divine intervention is coming. And like I said, with that Ace of Wands that came up, it's going to come to light. It's going to shake some people to the core. And people are going to probably laugh at me. They're probably going to say, but you're just upset because your candidate lost, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'm not upset because I'm actually quite calm. And many in the spiritual community that I've been seeing have been having wake-up calls at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, especially when it was going on the next day on Wednesday morning. I couldn't sleep. I was up all night. I could not rest. I could not, I just couldn't. I just could not. And it felt so suspicious. I felt a very weird, incomplete kind of feeling. And whenever I talk to my guides or those that are around me, I get confirmations by getting goosebumps. And I got a lot of goosebumps asking certain questions, especially with that reading that I did. But like I said, I did it with a different tarot deck because the images in Mary L are kind of provocative. So I wanted to, be able to do it as a YouTube. But those were the cards that I drew. So just be prepared. And if another thing is, and another person pointed this out, and I wish I could remember where I heard it from. But if a lot of us are feeling this way, that's a collective message. And we have to take it as that. It is a message for the collective, for those that are tuned in, for those that understand. So listen. Listen to what your body is saying, even if you're in denial about it. Write it down if you need to. But me and many people that I've seen so far, we feel something is coming. Some are predicting by the 14th, 15th. Some are saying the 19th. Because I think that's when Pluto's going into Aquarius. And that's not the age of Aquarius, by the way. Okay? That's not the age of Aquarius. It's just a transit that's going to last for a long time. I think 16 years, 20 years, something like that. It's a transit that's going to happen and stay for a long time. And they feel that that's when a revolution is going to happen. Now, these are opinions. They're not actual facts, other than, the Pluto into Aquarius thing, I think, is on the 19th, of November of this month. But I want to just warn you. And I want you to understand the situation, okay? So just be prepared for what may happen. And take a few deep breaths. I think we all need it. Just a few deep breaths. And be in the present moment for the time being. Blessings to you.